Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to do this. Meet the time. So as a matter of fact, I'll just sit here.
So she just press the space bar, right?
Yeah, this right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell us what you're doing on a consistent basis to overcome that weakness.
Don't worry.
Okay.
I would like you to think about your presentation and communication skills. And on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, what would you rate yourself on your presentation and communication skills? Again, the question is, I want you to think about your presentation and communication skills. And on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, what would you rate yourself on your presentation and communication skills? And also, give us one element that you feel you need to develop in your presentation and communication skills that would make you a more powerful communicator.
Okay, so I'll rate myself as
I'm
4.
sorry.
Oh.
But start out with your name.
Sorry. Okay.
With your name. And good morning, my name is.
Okay, sorry.
And speak to the audience. Don't
Okay.
worry about me.
Okay, well, good morning. My name is Justin Tevi, and I'm a postdoc for Dr. Shire. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll rate myself as 4 out of 5 on my presentation skills. And I have some weaknesses. Well, sometimes when I present at seminars, I tend to belabor certain points, so I'm too technical, right? So, and I did realize that, well, most of the audiences are non-technical, so I have to keep things very simple, right? So I'm working on that skill to communicate to non-technical audiences, right? And just try to break down to very simple terms, maybe very succinct, you know. Don't be too much elaborate, or don't try to show off too much. Just straight to the point and keep it simple. So that's my approach.
Okay, excellent. You rated yourself as a 4 or 5 in your presentation and communication skills?
Yeah.
So what if I told you that is not 100% true, and that from my opinion, it's more like a 2?
Okay.
Because number one, I see you performing much better than you are now, right now.
Okay.
Go ahead to the next question.
Okay.
Wait, actually, I think it would be good if we ask some questions.
Oh, okay, that'll be great. But I want to say this to us all. People don't live in denial.
Okay.
People don't live in denial. If you need a measuring rod for your presentation and communication skills, look at the president and the first lady. They have excellent presentation and communication skills.
Okay.
Study them. Let that be your measuring rod. Now, based on President Obama, where would you rate yourself?
0.5.
Thank you. You can go to the. Don't do it.
What
sorry.
cues do you usually get from your audience when you are presenting? What cues do you get? So you say that it's too technical.
Yeah.
And that, and also body language, projection of voice, and communication, rapport with the audience is 2 ways. So what is the vibe that you get back from the audience? How would you describe that? Or do you think about it?
Well, sometimes the vibe is mixed, right? Because I tend to be too technical, right? And then people,
But you can tell when people leave the conversation.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Let that always be
Yeah.
your little. As soon as you see them leaving the conversation, that means you need to step up and either make your point and move on.
Yes.
Next question.
I would ask, to what extent do you feel that your body language communicates engagement?
I don't understand the question very well.
Oh, well, let me.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry. Ask the question again.
Do you feel that your body language communicates interest, excitement, passion, energy?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it does, if the topic is very, if like I'm very interested in the topic, right? I show much enthusiasm, right? But if like my understanding is not very, it's not 100%, or I'm not very very familiar with the topic, then I tend to show or tend to waver in my presentations. But for the most part, I'll say, well, my body language does show enthusiasm if I'm very, if I like to present the topic.
Sometimes people disengage for different reasons.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is over their head.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sometimes they're not pulled in by the presenter.
Yeah.
So, but just a question because it follows up on that before we go. We're talking about formal presentation
Yeah.
where you are standing in front of an audience. Let's bring it to an interview setting.
Okay.
And say you have a list of 5 places where you are interviewing and you get your first interview in place 5,
Okay.
where you are really it's at the bottom of your list. If you translate that, it's possibly going to, your body language at that interview is going to be lukewarm at best. And do you think then that what you had in mind, that this is my last choice, of course I'm going to get an acceptance, and then I'll decide, you may end up with, if you're going in lukewarm and your body language is not really showing engagement, if you translate that, then you might get a negative response from them. And that's something that, going back, how would you address it? How would you psych yourself up, or how would you do, I'm not saying fake it, because it's very transparent. I mean, faking it is, people may not show you that they know what
Exactly,
you're up to,
yeah,
but they know, and then they tune out and they let you there, and then they walk away, you never hear from them. So it's important that you practice these, even if you're not very excited about the topic, maybe the topic very boring or so, just practice sucking. Let me ask you, how would you then become engaged and accordingly translate it into your body language, even if it's the most boring topic for you that you're presenting on?
Yeah, I would just assume that, well,
No, I tell you what. Do it now.
okay, well, that's the most interesting topic,
No,
right?
because it's,
Okay.
what we're focused on right now is you being able to present and communicate yourself effectively without even having to say a word.
Okay.
And what we want to see right now is a powerful person in that chair. And right now, when you are doing this, people, and your shoulders are, you have to have your back.
Okay.
Back. Yeah. Look, and move those hands. Look at me.
Okay.
Okay. A little bit better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, hey, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you good at methods?
Methods, like mathematical or statistical methods, or just
Are
methods?
you good at methods?
Yes, sir.
And mathematics?
Yes, sir.
Are you logical?
Not really.
Would you dress professionally for an interview?
Yes, sir, I would, yeah.
Were you told to dress professionally today?
Well, I must apologize. Well, I didn't
The
read,
question was, were you told to dress professionally today?
I wasn't told.
Um, when you think of a great presenter, describe what a great presentation looks like.
Well, a great presentation, first of all, has to contain a high degree of clarity, right, for the audience to follow, right. So that's, I think, it's a great presentation, right. The degree of clarity, right, for the audience to follow.
Okay, that's the content.
Okay.
But what about this?
It also matters, though.
I'm sorry?
It matters.
Modest.
It
Yes.
matters.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is good. What the point is, and go back to the question if I don't make this point clear. You see how he's dressed, and you
Yeah.
see how he's dressed, and you see
Sure,
how
yeah.
he's dressed,
Yeah.
and you see how he's dressed, and you see how I'm dressed.
Yes.
You need to do the same thing. And that's a period.
Yeah, I do acknowledge that. Yeah.
Yeah. and that's period. And don't wait the night before.
Yeah.
And I think Justin is saying that he wasn't told live to say that because nobody told him.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell him. And I don't know if he was on that email that said that.
I got an email, but what happened was
But maybe, yes, so you're new to the setting
didn't
and
see-
you didn't realize.
yeah, I just saw the accept reject, so I just accepted
Okay.
the workshop, but I didn't see the full content
Okay.
of the email, so that's why.
Well, then guess
Okay.
what? You didn't what? You didn't what?
I didn't see the full content of
Okay.
the email,
Okay.
so I just came in and realized that I was out
It's
of
a learning
place.
So, but let me just say, let me first give you this,
Okay.
because I know that you don't have one.
Yeah.
But this is the thing I want to say. You all will cut down on so much time that when your leader or your superior sends you an email, read it and respond. Each time you don't, it is a problem. Thank you very much. Oh, were there any more questions? Okay, go ahead. Okay. Oh, Mr. Vandergood's gonna go next. Give me 1 second.